So, I thought I'd record this video just because I was taking a shower and I realized something very important. I realized I'm extremely lucky in everything I've done, really. Like, even though I've had the maybe two to five concussions, 2 to 4 concussions last year, and I know for sure I got one 2 years ago or 3 years ago or some shit. And that's all the concussions I've ever had in my life. Even with that, I'm extremely lucky because I knew what I needed to do to get better. I knew the supplements I should be taking. I knew that I needed manual therapy to like fix my neck and lower back and fucking tailbone and everything. And I'm very lucky because my cousin does that. He is an osteopathic practitioner and he treated me every time. And I'm very lucky because it gave me the opportunity to get better faster. And the past like 5 or so months, I have been doing a lot better. This past week I've been pretty busy. But overall, I'm doing a lot better. And it's all like thanks to the support network I have, people in my life, everything. So one thing you guys may not know is I run a business. It's a party rental business. And last year it should have died. It should just die. Because it was just me doing everything. And with my concussions and everything, I am lucky that sometimes my friend John would help. He helped once with a takedown. Sometimes my friend Liam would help. He helped with quite a few takedowns. And my parents helped a shit ton in making this business successful. Like, keeping it alive. I had to cut down all our advertising. I had to cut down everything so that way we wouldn't like get more orders, but we got enough orders to sustain the business and to make sure everything was fine. And I'm very lucky to have had that help. Otherwise I was fucking screwed. I would have been putting myself in more danger, in more pain, in more everything. But because I had those people that were able to help me, it was okay. Like, it wasn't great, don't get me wrong, like, we could have done a lot better. I could have not been hurt, we would have made more money, like, we could have done all that shit, and it would have been phenomenal. But, dude, I'm just lucky the business didn't collapse on itself, and our reputation was not ruined because of an injury that I had some control over, because everyone has some control over everything, but also no control because no one has really any control. So, it was very nice. I'm realizing now how lucky I am and how fortunate I am to have had all that support. And even now, like, people consider my business successful, even though I don't. It's just because it doesn't have employees. It's run primarily off me. Even though it's a corporation, it's still pretty much all me. And this year we've hired a contractor to help with just cleaning, maintenance, stuff like that, and looking to actually hire employees this year. But I'm extremely fortunate to still have a business that I know this year, I don't know. That's incorrect. I believe strongly that it will grow this year as well, and that it will do even better, and we will be able to maintain 1 to 2 employees throughout the year. I'm lucky I have the mentors I do, albeit I do pay for them, like I pay them money. But I'm very lucky that they even offer this service at a rate that I could afford, to advise me on how to fucking grow the business and to advise me on what pitfalls to avoid. I am fucking insanely lucky. am lucky I can afford to go to vision therapy. I don't know if it's helping. Like, that's the thing. But I'm lucky I can do it and hopefully assist myself. I'm extremely, extremely lucky in everything I've done. I am lucky that my parents helped me get the business started from the beginning. And it's sort of crazy because life is very difficult. Life can be extremely unfair. But there are, and I hate that I'm saying this, there are silver linings to things. There are positives to things that we lack the ability to see. We lack the ability to notice these positives, to notice the opportunities someone's giving you. So this past week, here's a great example. We had a person lose a tent. They didn't want to pay for it. They said, no, we didn't lose the tent. Fuck it, they lost the tent. We borrowed this tent from a different company. It cost around $600. We paid that company $600. I said, hey, it's lost. The client lost it, but we're on the hook for it. So here you go. They want to charge us $500 for the tent. I told them, hey, add in a $90 inconvenience fee. Because this is an inconvenience for you guys, and I'm sorry for that. And this, even though this client is refusing to pay, and normally we have their credit card on file, they sign the contract, we can like do everything. Here they paid by e-transfer, and they signed a contract. So we can't just take money out of their account. Like, we can't just charge their credit card. We have to fucking go through court stuff. And it's not worth it. But a valuable lesson was learned. We have a bunch of people who pay by e-transfer. And we don't take a credit card authorization for it. But going forward, regardless of the entity that is purchasing or renting from us, they will be filling out credit card authorization form if they're paying by e-transfer. This was a great lesson and opportunity to learn from. Like, I am extremely fortunate that I had the mentor on Saturday who told me, hey, this is a good opportunity for you to reevaluate your processes so you don't get screwed again for an even bigger order. Let's say it's a $10,000 order and they damage $5,000 worth of equipment. Right now you have the opportunity to remedy the situation and ensure it never happens again. And that is a lucky thing to do. It cost me $600 roughly to what's the word? To learn this lesson. $600 plus the mentorship, which is like $50. It's $50 a month. This guy's a fucking genius. He runs crazy shit. He just does this to help people, young people and old people and new people at business. Like, I'm extremely fortunate I found the resources I found and that I'm learning the lessons at such a discounted rate. Because it could be way more expensive. They could have damaged over $12,000 worth of equipment in that event. We lost money on that event, but I'm very fortunate that I got to learn these lessons. That's the video. It's just realizing how lucky I am, how fortunate I am to be able to be taken care of, to be able to heal, to be able to fucking run a business that's, others would say successful, I would say is becoming successful. I am very fortunate. Like recently my car died, which really sucked. Like the engine started knocking and it just stopped in the middle of the road. I am lucky of where it stopped. It stopped 5 minutes away from my house in a not busy intersection. Like not at all busy intersection. and then it started again, and it puttered all the way to my house. I'm very lucky. And I think it's important for people to reflect on the luck they have and the blessings they have or whatever. It's very nice. That's it. Have a great day.